Today we're going to do a full face of all new makeup launches from like months ago and also like more recent ones, and we're just going to chit chat and I'll tell you how I feel about them now that I've had time to like play with most of these. So let's get started. So like I said, I've had some time to play around with some of these products, so I thought I would start off by reading the description of what it says and then telling you if it lived up to that. So we're going to start off with the Say foundation. This is the first foundation ever. Glowy Super Skin Foundation. I have shade 5, which I already know is going to be too light, but we're going to work with it. It is separating a bit, but don't worry. Shake it up, we'll be fine. So this is 85% skincare serum, 15% pigment, lightweight luminous serum foundation, provides true to skin, medium buildable coverage, and is packed with clinically tested skincare ingredients. Here's a little peek at the shade range, and it is $40. But full disclosure, I got mine in PR. Say was kind enough to gift me. Gotta shake, shake, shake it up. When I first got this, I really enjoyed it. I feel like I wore it that whole first week, and then I was like, I just am not too sure how to combine this with my skincare because it is skincare, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't know how to put it into my routine basically, because everyone was saying you have to put it on before moisturizer, but it's foundation. But I like to wear sunscreen, and I kind of feel like I have to because I have a lot of like acne, pigmentation, and scarring that I'm not trying to make worse. So I'm pretty sure when I got the PR, it came with a brush, but you're actually recommended to apply it with your hands. So that's what we're gonna do. I will say there is a learning curve to this, and I don't think that I've mastered it even now, but I'll try to give you as many tips as I can that have helped me. I knew this was gonna be way too light, but we got a bronzer too, ironically, also from Say, that we will use in just a second. First tip is pat it in. Pat it in. Oh, it's already peeling on this side. No. Have you guys ever seen those videos on TikTok where like they're like viral foundation videos and they apply it like, whew. I don't know how they do that. Not really working out for me here. I just feel like something like this happening a bit too casually is mainly the reason that I kind of was like, okay, put you on the back burner for a bit. Can I just like take this off? I feel like we already saw what we needed to see. I hate to do that, but I just feel like it's not fair to everything else that I'm about to try if this is how we're starting off. So I'm not sure why that separation happened today because I haven't seen it that bad before. Maybe like I'm mixing different skincare ingredients or something, or maybe because it was so separated, I'm not like 100% sure what happened. And we're back to where I was 5 minutes ago. I really want to use it more. I'm just like not having the best of luck anymore. So we have a Plan B Accidentally. This is not like a new launch or that new, but it's new to me. It's the Herborian CC Red Correct. If you're on like makeup TikTok, you've seen this. You've definitely seen this. It's like, for some reason, a bit controversial. I think the ads were controversial, not the product itself, but I like it. I feel like this is usually a go-to for like a running errands day where like you're not really like in the mood to wear a full face, but you know, get sort of the redness. I should mention I have acne prone skin, hello, so I will also like let you know what I think has made my skin break out versus what hasn't. This in the clear. I'm gonna bring it all the way up to my eyes since we're already there. I feel like, does this have SPF? I feel like I remember that. Yeah, SPF 25. Yeah, this is literally perfect if you literally just want one thing out the door, because this has saved me when I'm like in a rush, don't even have time for skincare, don't have time for anything, but you want to do something. You want to do something. It's your skincare, sunscreen, skin tint, everything in one. So obviously I like to apply this with my hands, if you can tell. You see just like how natural that looks. Also, again, disclaimer, this was PR specifically. But the way that I'd like to judge PR, and I feel like I've mentioned this before on TikTok, but not on here, is I ask myself, like, would I spend that money myself on it? Yeah, I would on this one. This one's kind of like a bit expensive, but they have a mini size that's a bit more affordable. But regardless, 5 to 5 stars. If you are someone that's like on the go, getting ready for like work, school, life, whatever life throws at you really, really fast, this is her. This is for you. Trust me. Forgot to tell you the price. So yeah, this is $46. Obviously, I still have like some major spots coming through, but like I don't really care right now, so you shouldn't either. Moving on to concealer. This is by Lawless. This is Conceal the Deal in the shade Shell, and this little baby is $26. I have had this for like a week and a half now, maybe 2 weeks going on, and I've used it every single day. That's all you gotta know. That's all you've got to know. The formula is just like so forgiving, if that kind of makes sense. Like, you could make any mistakes you want with this concealer and it doesn't matter. It's gonna look beautiful. First time I used it, I blended it with a brush, which is like not me, and it still looked good, if that makes sense. Like, I just imagine this being amazing for like beginners and like pros, and it's also buildable, but let me just show you. So if you know me from TikTok, you've probably heard me like always talking about the Lawless beauty products because I love them so much. And my obsession in life, which is like right there in my nightstand and I'm clinging on to every last bit of, is their overnight mask, but specifically a limited edition. It hurts to say that. Limited edition birthday cake one. It's like so yummy. But anyways, their products are amazing. That's just like the pipeline that led me to be such a big fan of them. And this was my first time trying like one of their face products, so now I want to get more into it. I also got like a powder that I want to try, and I think a setting spray from them. This is just so natural. Holy heck. It's like perfect. It's like actually perfect. And this is just one layer, and I feel like it just looks... Have you heard of movie makeup? Or like seen the trend that happened with that, where it's like, obviously you want to look like unreal, but in the most natural, like the most natural way possible. Oh my god, what the heck. I imagine this concealer would be fabulous because I just feel so unreal, but at the same time, like in real life, perfect. So far we're hit after hit. This is also 5 out of 5 stars. I would recommend this. Technically this isn't new, but they came out with new shades. This is the Sun Melt Cream Bronzer, and I have the shade Medium Bronze, and this is freaking... Yeah, my camera just cut me off. But this came with like a matching like big brush, which I usually love with. I don't know why, I just feel like trying out the smaller one today. I feel like, first of all, this is too much. I don't know what I was thinking. We're probably gonna have to bring in the sponge. But I feel like I am such a bronzer lover. For me to like not like a bronzer, it means you messed up. Like you did something very wrong, you know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like obviously I'm gonna love this. It's amazing. And I trust Say because none of their products have broken me out that I can remember. Also, something about like this little tiny thin pan just feels like so luxurious to me. Ugh, yes. Color is back in the face. We are alive. I always like to add a little bit like just across the nose like that. So cute. Amazing. So good so far. I know this is like a bit more on the expensive side again. So this is more like, I would recommend it to you if that's your price range, but if like you were someone who wanted something affordable, then I would tell you something else. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. Like, if you can, go for it. If you can't, don't worry. There's other amazing ones as well. That's just like all makeup in general, but that's the main message here. Elf. I bought all 3 of these, by the way, the blush and the highlighter. Haven't even tried the highlighter yet. This is the Halo Glow Beauty Wand. I believe it was like $9. And I have the shade Fair Lights. I recently did a video on TikTok where I compared this to the Milani Contour, only because they're both like the outstanding drugstore options at the moment. So I will link that in the description so you guys can go watch that so you can see what I mean. I am genuinely hyped to have another contour option like at the drugstore, like that is amazing. So I like try not to complain too much about it, but it's only for certain looks, okay? And yes, I'm layering it over bronzer because why choose? But in the comparison video, you'll see that like this one is a little bit more cool toned than the Milani one, but I think everyone liked how the Milani one looked a little bit better. But regardless, good drugstore options. The only thing is my first impression of this that I did on TikTok was just so strange. It was like picking up foundation, like peeling, but like blending away. It was a mess. And you know what? Today it's actually looking really nice. I'd say so. But is that because I'm already wearing bronzer? I don't know. Okay, my lips are chapped, so we're gonna take a quick pause. Look at how much I have left of this. Like, nothing. Moving on to cream blush. This is by M Cosmetics, and this is their So Soft. Okay, I cannot say the shade name. Can I just show you? There you go. One of my first like blushes since like my makeup TikTok era was from M Cosmetics, so I know the formula is good. It's like good, and then watch, I'm gonna show you how it blends. It just blends so easy, and I'm like so hyped that they came out with a cool toned pink like this. I use this pretty often actually, like no joke. It's like not too dewy, not too matte, so like regardless of what side you want, I feel like this would be a great thing to buy if you're indecisive. And I'm so tempted to add more right now just because it's so cute, but I'm gonna stop myself. I don't think they've broken me out at all. I just think cool tone blushes are just so cute on everyone. This is what I hate about having dark hair when your makeup starts peeling, like the foundation from earlier. It's all like in my hairline, you know what I mean? For powder, I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Powder in the shade Translucent. I don't remember how many other shades they had. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm sorry. But this is what it looks like. It is fine. Like, it feels like silky when you put it between your fingers. This only took a little bit of trial and error because of like the color payoff of it. You know what I mean? Well, no, you don't know what I mean, so let me tell you what I mean. Sorry. It's not exactly translucent, if you can kind of tell. I don't know if that's like showing up on camera. So you can only really apply this with a brush, which is like not a problem, but it definitely humbled me. This one time I was getting ready to go out and I went in with a puff, as I usually do, as one does. Whoa. Because I love applying my powders with puffs. And it was just like, boom, a giant splotch. But, oh my god, I'm like... Okay, now I'm joking for real. I have to remember not to make too many crazy expressions before I set my concealer, because then this happens and I have no one to blame but myself. But with a nice like fluffy brush, you'll be fine. You'll be chill. I have like the most visible pores. You can probably tell, like right here on the sides of my nose and a little bit going down my cheek, and then obviously where like I have all these blackheads and stuff. But I feel like this is so gentle on them and it still looks so natural. I think for such a long time, because I had so much acne and stuff, I just like automatically went towards the full coverage, heavy, cakey powders. And thankfully now that my skin has like calmed down a bit, like obviously I still have like some breakouts, but like this is nothing how it used to be. I like can truly appreciate a nice natural powder. And like I don't care if I do have to touch it up. That's not like a, you know, too much of a problem to me. But I just like appreciate the natural finish because it still looks like me, and I feel like I didn't get to enjoy that privilege for so long. That's like actually kind of sad. We made it. We're looking cute. We're looking nice. I'm like living for this natural skin, but now let's focus on the eyes a bit. For the eyes, I'm starting off with these REM. I have a bad habit. We're starting off with the REM Beauty, what are these called? It's like Midnight Shadow? I believe that's what it was called. I have the shade BRB and Fembot. The shade names are like so teeny tiny. So I already did a first impression on TikTok recently of these, and I'll tell you what I think about it because I've been using it since then. In the TikTok I mentioned that these had like a really good playtime because I went in like frantically blending super fast because I just assumed that it was going to dry, because I feel like sometimes that just happens with liquid shadows. But it's actually like you can take your time, you can chill, have a sip, have a drink, have a chat. And I am a huge liquid eye. Oh my god, I just scratched my eyeball. I'm a huge liquid eyeball. I am not a huge liquid eyeball. I'm a huge liquid eyeshadow fan because it's just a life hack, seriously. But now we have some problems with this one, which is so unfortunate because it is so cute, but you gotta scrape it off because this formula is like drier. As I mentioned in the first impression, I do love that you can just literally cut your own crease in like a second and just move on with your life. It is such a cute shade, but I just imagine this being like more pigmented if it was like in a little eyeshadow compact and I can like just grab it with my finger, if that makes sense. But regardless, this is stunning. So this is a little bit of an older launch, but I literally use it every day, so I feel like I have to mention it. This is the Magic Flick eyeliner, liquid eyeliner from Half Magic Beauty, which if you haven't heard of, definitely look into it. The creator of this brand is like the person behind the Makeup on Euphoria, which is obviously like so viral for a reason and like just so captivating. Like it just makes you want to play, it makes you want to be fun, it makes you want to put on rhinestones. Yeah. Anyways, look at this. What other eyeliner do you know looks like this? I've never seen one. Have you seen one? Let me know now, because I've never seen anything like this, and it is like a lifesaver. And I know this, and I know I'm gonna have this look that the time now that I'm doing this on camera, it's gonna come out strange, but I have plenty of proof of like get ready with me videos on TikTok and stuff that show you how easy this is. I'm just like getting nervous now. Also, I'm far away from my mirror, which is like not normal, but you can literally just meow, flick it and fill it in. I'm so far from my mirror right now. I don't know how I'm doing this. I also usually like put my arm down on my desk, so this is like not my best work. Why am I just now realizing that this angle is so cool? Like maybe I'll film like this next time. This is so Euphoria. If you do eyeliner like every day, like this is your personality, it's worth the $20. Like it's worth more. Like I'm surprised it's that affordable for how convenient it is, if that makes sense. And the formula is good, by the way. Like it's just all good all around. One thing I do not like though is how liner looks without my lashes curled, so let's go ahead and do that. But first, you're going on my Snap story, say cheese. Also, if you haven't subscribed on Snapchat, you're welcome to do so. I made a public account. The @ is Zyra with 2 Z's, so ZZAYRA. Go win one. See, we're going on the public story, babe. Wait, you're on my story? We just kind of made it official. So our next product is from Makeup Revolution. This is the 5D Whip Lash, which the PR that this came in was literally a huge mascara bottle. It was so sick. I still have it. You know what? Let me be smart and get a mirror this time. So my thing is like usually non-waterproof mascaras are just... You know what played in my head instantly? For what is a man? What does it come? We gotta let it dry first anyway, so just ignore it. Anyways, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by my hand-eye coordination. My thing about mascaras is usually non-waterproof ones just... Okay, straight down. So when they're non-waterproof and I like them, that means it's good to me. That's like my judgment bias for it. And my first impression of this was like really nice actually, which is only like a little bit shocking because the other mascaras I've tried from this brand were like not the best experience. Also, my camera's gonna die. 1 second. I'm getting sleepy. I'm back from having to pause to charge my camera because I did not really plan accordingly. I had it fully charged, but that's because I was going to film this like 2 days ago and apparently it died just sitting there. I don't know. Anyways, we are on the last category, which is lips, and I have like quite a few, like most of these are all new lip products. We have quite a few. I figured we would just swatch them all real quick. We're going to start with these. These are by About Face. It's the Cherry Pick Lip Color Butter. This is shade Kiwi Fuzz. And this is Pink Pina. I'm going to go in with Kiwi Fuzz. The little retractable pen, you just click it up a bit. It doesn't go back down, so you got to be careful how much you put out. But guys, this formula smells so good, and I still cannot like pinpoint what the smell is, but it is amazing. It is legit like a tropical dream, and it looks amazing. I actually wore this to sleep last night, which is like interesting. You know, you don't usually wear like color to sleep, but you know, it was the mood, and I just like, I was like wanting the scent of it, if that makes sense, more than anything. So this is one of our new lippies. Love it. Let's give you a little swatch of the pink one. I like wearing this one with a lip liner, but I feel like the darker one I can wear just by itself. Up next we have the Fat Lip Drip Lip Oil. The name's a little bit confusing. Oh my gosh. This is from NYX. Pink sparkly, everything you could ever imagine. It's actually not that sparkly when you put it on. And I feel like the only complaint I have about this that other people had as well after I posted my try on of it is that for some reason this applicator, like, do you see like the tiny bit of product, like that's all it picks up instead of like the whole wand. If I really wanted to apply a thick layer while I was out, I'd have to like dip back in, dip back in, dip back in. But you can't go wrong with a lip oil. It's kind of like what I was saying about the bronzer, where like to make it like a lip oil bad, you must have done something very strange, because relatively they're all good and should be good. I also have the new Rare Beauty lip oils. I have a couple other shades as well. This is Affection. This baby is Happy, and this one I believe is Wonder. Yes, I'm gonna try Wonder. I feel like that would kind of match this look really cute. So it's a lip oil, but it like kind of stains, and the formula is like very interesting because it like feels like a gel, but it's not. Very, very innovative. But I'm really into like lip stains when I go out and stuff, because as my like lip fades while I'm doing whatever I'm doing, I don't have to worry about my lips like not being a part of the look. But look, I rubbed it off the top and it literally matches the bottom. I have a wear test I did of this on TikTok. I'll like link it if anyone wants to see it. Okay, I have one more lip product I have to mention. This is Naturium Fido Glow Lip Balm in the shade Jam. And I have to mention it because my like biggest obsession is vanilla scented lip products and tinted lip balms. And like this is so perfect. Like, best of both worlds. This color is like so amazing, by the way. I wish they had one like a little bit darker as well, but this is just like amazing. Apparently this used to have a metal applicator, but they got rid of it because people were having issues with it. So customer feedback at work here. I believe the formula is the same though. I don't think they changed the formula, but I hope that my camera dying on us didn't cause like any weird cuts. I feel like the rest of this video isn't meant to be like rushed, but it was already towards the end anyways, you know what I mean? So this is our full face of new makeup. What do we think? I actually really like how it came out. I like intended to like film this, have my little fun, and then like take it off and be like barefaced for the rest of the day or whatever, but I'm into this. Really into this. I feel like this should be like a little bit of a series. Like, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Where the heck is my other little light? Oops, I did not mean to record myself.